With that report yesterday from Shams, and he was all over Luka being out games 1 and 2 before anybody else. We know that he's the second best in the business behind Woj. Repick the series.
If he returns by game 4, Mavs in 7.
Okay. What if he comes back tomorrow night?
Mavs in 6.
Woo!
No, Mavs in 7. Mavs in 7.
Mavs in 7.
Yeah, either way. I don't see a way that they take 2 of 3.
They're going to lose. Hot take. I got game 2 right. They're going to lose tomorrow night no matter what. I don't care if he's back or not. He could be in the lineup. Utah will win game 3.
Yeah, look, they struggled. Here's the problem, okay? And we're getting, was it ahead of your skis? Is that the phrase?
Yeah. Over your skis?
Whatever, over your skis. I don't ski, I snowboard. A real athlete here.
A real douchebag.
They don't win in Utah with him.
Yeah. And
he's compromised.
I waited a day after the celebration to say all this.
That was a perfect game.
They needed a perfect game.
They played one of the cleanest games of the NBA season of all the teams, of every team
in history. No team had more uncontested 3-pointers. Now look, a lot of that's Dallas ball movement and bad Utah defense.
It is. It absolutely is.
But they had the most uncontested threes in the history of the NBA playoffs. Brunson scored 41. You had to break the team record for made threes. Only committed 3 turnovers. Maxey had to hit 8 threes, and you still barely won. That doesn't sound good. That's not a good thing for the remainder of the series. I think if Luka comes back by game 4 and he's 85%, I think I would change it to Mavs in 7. I think I would change. I've been Jazz in 5. If I could repick again, I would go Jazz in 6. But if this report is true and he comes back, and I would probably wait till Thursday. I think the Mavs can get away with winning this series, even if he comes back in game 4, because I think they lose tomorrow night no matter what. Then I would go ahead and say Mavs in 7 at home with the AAC crowd. What do y'all think? 877-881-1053, truckwreck.com text line to hit us up here on the show.
Let's see what the Tolos are having to say. If it's Mavs in 7, regardless whether he returns in game 3 or game 4, why bring him back for game 3?
Well, because our predictions don't mean squat.
Yeah, because
it doesn't mean anything.
It's not science here.
Yeah.
The problem with the Mavs, the Warriors look unstoppable. Game 1, Mavs played a crap game and almost won. We don't need to play a perfect game to win without Luka. Well, you kind of do, because it took a perfect game to win. And remember.
But they're saying game 1, they didn't play very well and they barely lost.
That's true, but there was also an 11-point game in the second half, and Utah had some issues as well. They did not play Utah did not play a perfect game either. The Mavs may have played a crap game. So did Utah. Utah shot barely over 30% from beyond the arc in game 1.
What's going to be interesting, according to Charles Barkley, Bask has been talking about this as well. Will Quinn Snyder have the guts to take Rudy Gobert off the floor? Jason Kidd, with the great coaching move of small ball. Let's get 5 guys. What I mean by small ball, Maxey obviously isn't small, but we're going to shoot threes. We're going to have 5 guys on the court who can stand outside and shoot threes. Rudy Gobert cannot go out there. And if Maxey Kleber is going to be effective, he's not going to shoot like that again. But if he can continue to be a threat, then that presents a problem for Utah defensively out on the perimeter. 5 out. That's what they were calling it, what Jason Kidd did. 5 out, and Quinn Snyder's going to have to counter by going small and getting Gobert off the floor, which should obviously help the Mavs with the rebounding disadvantage. So you get Luka back, 8 boards a game. Gobert has to go off the floor. The biggest mismatch statistically in the series starts to sway in your favor a little bit with the rebounding numbers.
Well, that's the biggest.
I mean, Gobert's getting 17 rebounds a game, and Luka comes back. Gobert off the floor because you can't have him out there defending the 3-point line. Advantage Mavs.
Yeah, I mean, look, they've got 50 rebounds. Utah did in the second game, and they grossly out rebounded the Mavericks, and they did the same thing in the first game. Now it was a little bit better in game 2. The Mavs actually got some second chance points in game 2, which was ironic. But the Utah Jazz, they have dominated the glass, and it almost seems like the Mavs just give up on the offensive side of the of rebounding. They shoot and they run back on defense because they do not want to allow transition baskets. They feel they allow transition points. This could get away with them without Luka. It could get away from them. So credit to the Mavs for recognizing that you can't allow transition buckets. But I mean, it has made a large discrepancy in the rebounding.